Okay, we are live. That's good. Anyway, we're gonna do an hour to an hour and a. We're gonna do somewhere between an hour and a half and 2 hours. I'm not gonna fuck pussy out and do an hour. This time, I'm actually gonna try my best to not fuck around and be a pussy sitting in the safe spot for half the time. We're gonna progress. If we beat the game, so be it. If we don't, well, third part. After this, we'll end stream, and then I'll start up another stream while this is exporting to YouTube for Black Desert Online. I'm going to play Black Desert Online. It's going to be mostly menial bullshit that no one cares about, but that's what Black Desert Online is. Anyway, I keep falling into the trap that is YouTube, where I'll be watching one video or two videos, and then I'll be like, okay, I'll stream after this video. And then after that video, I'll put on 10 more videos. And then I'll be like, no, I'll stream after this one. Hold F is flashlight, I still remember. We have a single bullet. I'm gonna quickly check one thing. Because I might not need gas, and I don't think I will. Oh yeah, all the achievements are hidden except for the get all achievements achievement. Okay. We're gonna go over goals again. Our goal will be we'll run out, go down through there, disable that trap. I do still remember that there's a trap on that staircase. Go check the wine cellar, go down into maintenance, deal with maintenance. We might die during all this. I think that there's a save spot in maintenance. I think that there might be a save spot in arsenal and soldier quarters and prison too. And then we'll do everything that's needed. It's tab for inventory. I still need a second cloth, which is what's kind of freaking me out. Because I only have one other spot to check for cloth, and that's the wine cellar. Anyway. I'm fucking scared. This game scares me. Come on, I can do it. This is definitely an amnesia game because of how the moving object controls work. Okay. I'm fucking scared. Oh no. I think I heard it, and now I'm scared to progress. I know that the game's really dark on streams and I can see almost perfectly. But it does not make this lot scary. So The issue I have right now is I can't tell what creeks are just ambience, like that over there, and what is what I'm going to assume is a ghoul for the time being, until shown otherwise. I set off the trap. I did it. The trap set off. I heard a growl. I ran. Oh my god. My character's making noises because they're hurt too. This sucks. But we've finally done one important thing. We got rid of the trap. That is incredibly important. That is so stupidly important. I no longer have to worry about whatever it was. I don't know if we're taking more damage over time. I don't know how the damage system works. The red might be insanity. I heard a growl just to my left then. I don't know how the monster works. I don't know if there's sanity, like hidden sanity, because there's no meters or anything for me to look at. I've taken damage. Okay. I was saying something, and I can't remember what I was saying. I'm gonna give it another minute before we try and progress more. Let's pull this. Yeah, it's probably next to us. That coat on the wall scared the fuck out of me because I could see it when the dust fell. Holy fuck. I'm going to turn the gamma up. Because right now it's set up for stream to exactly what this says for stream. I'm going to turn it up. This should be about how I've been seeing the game. Yeah, that's how I've been seeing the game. It's extremely washed out for me because of how high the gamma is. I hear it. It's in the wall behind us. This is why this is scary. At least this small area of the map. The green section. Because you can hear it behind you when you're hiding in a room. So you never know if it's safe. I know that it's behind me, but I also know that there's multiple ways that it can get out to get me on my way to where I'm going. which makes it fucking awful. We're gonna wait till we can't hear it anymore before doing anything. It's our best shot. It just passed in front of the door. I swear to fuck, it just passed in front of the door. It knows that I'm in this section. I swear to fuck, it knows that I'm here. The my being hurt does not help. It's somewhere off to the right now. It heard me run. It probably heard the door and the lock go off. And then it heard me fiddling with the light multiple times over. I might have to make a run for it and pull the trigger. Shoot it to make it go away. I don't know. It's definitely in front of me. It's definitely in the actual hallway. I don't know what to do. I have to set off the trap to progress. Yet the trap's gonna lure it because the trap made noise. And ever since I set off the trap fucking 5 or 6 minutes ago, the thing has been just going in circles around the room that I'm in. Yeah, it's to the right when I face this corner of the room, which means that it's in the hallway somewhere. I can't progress with it in the hallway. It's just death. Okay, we just made noise. Are we gonna hear it? I don't hear it. Hasn't made any noise yet, at least. Okay, are we safe? I pulled the switch on the light. 3, 4. And we don't hear the monster. I think we're about ready to go. It only took almost 10 fucking minutes. Never mind, the monster's fucking back. Why is it back so soon? Was that the monster or was it a creak? It sounded like the monster's fucking breaths that we've been hearing. No response from fucking with our flashlight. Maybe it wasn't the monster. But now I'm fucking paranoid. Fuck. No, that's definitely him. What the fuck am I supposed to do? I thought that maybe he'd leave and go check like the prison or the area where I woke up, the med base, basically, or try his damnedest to break into the safe room. But he's just circling this area. Did I? Behind us and to the left. In the walls, basically. Did I somehow break the game earlier? And by me opening that door, or unblocking that door, did that somehow free the monster? Because we never heard the monster yesterday. We just got really paranoid. It wasn't yesterday, last stream. We never saw the monster after we left the medic area. Oh my god. When it passed by the door, there was light. Oh my god, that's awful. I heard it going from left to right in the hallway, looked over at the door, and saw light shining through the door. Since, it's like wood plank doors. These little gaps in them. Yeah, there goes light again. It's just patrolling outside this door. What the fuck do I do? My okay, stop. My idea currently is to exit the game, open it back up, and then try again from the save that I have. And see if it fucks up there. Because it's been 10 minutes now. It's been over 10 minutes now. And this fucker has not left me alone. My other idea is to just try and get to the wine cellar. The issue is that was my plan, was I was gonna bum rush wine cellar when I got back and open up the safe. But both of those plans fall through if two things. If one of these two things is correct or incorrect, I don't know what the word that I'm looking for is. If the wine cellar does not have a lock, I'm fucked. If the wine cellar has a hole in the wall, I'm fucked. So both of my options right now end up in me getting fucked unless the wine cellar does not have any holes and has a lock. Because this is not like a machine for pigs where you can just run by the enemy. This thing's faster than me, and it will probably 1 to 2 shot me. And since I've already taken a hit of damage, it'll probably 1 shot me. And if I die, I'm forced to restart from my save. The big issue is that we're hurt, so our character's making noises, which seemingly, in my head, is attracting the monster. So far, I don't see how this is an amnesia game unless it just has an amnesia monster. We're gonna leave and try and get to the wine cellar. I'm gonna listen for another, like, little bit. I don't hear anything. I'm gonna 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna let this run out. If we don't hear the monster by the time this runs out, we're gonna wind it back up 4 times and then go. He just ran in front of me. Maybe you guys will be able to see it if my light runs out fast enough, because he's gonna run back. I think we're learning his route. But then again, I don't know why he wasn't here yesterday. I might do it. I might use the lights. I don't know. 1 second. I'm getting freaked out because I just keep hearing it. I know that it's in the wall, but I also know that it comes over here. We have to run for it. We have to go. Do something. We either have to go back to the safe room and turn the lights on to progress, or we have to just book it to maintenance. Might be outside now. I just want to listen for it. So my current plan, after watching this fucker for the 15 minutes that we have, because I don't want to fucking reload my save, and I want to try to not die, is I'm going to wait for it to run in front of the door twice. Once to the right, once to the left. When it runs to the door, we'll wait about 10-15 seconds. Open the door, turn our flashlights on, go down the hall to the wine cellar. We can know that the thing has passed by the door when we see the light past the door. This is already taking forever. It's been 20 minutes. I was expecting to trip the trap. I was expecting it to be a Molotov, so I was expecting to have to go hide. It seemingly was not a Molotov. And then I was gonna hide, wait for the monster to go away, which I was hoping was gonna take like 2-3 minutes, and then rush into maintenance, do whatever I need in maintenance, and get the fuck out. Well, no, I was gonna loot the entirety of maintenance too, but what? Trying to piece together where the fuck this thing is with only sound is very annoying. Like, yeah, I can see the door. That's about fucking it. I know it's not in this room. That's about all I know, though. Should we just go? Should we book it? It just ran by the door. To the left. I'm pretty sure it's in the room across from us. I don't know what to do. It seemingly has a set path, but its set path is fucking weird. Its set path is to do circles in this one area for like fucking 10 minutes. Fuck off for like 2. And then repeat. I don't get it. Why does it circle this area so long? It's above. The quote light that I was seeing was not light. It was, in fact, dust. We have a little hidey hole right here. It's not a good hidey hole, but it's a hidey hole. Regression. Okay. So we are kind of fucked in the wine cellar. It's seemingly above us in the ceiling. Gee. Emergency lockdown. How absolutely awful. Now I'm completely stumped. Also, the bombing seems to be getting more intense. The bombing seems to be getting more intense. Also, I don't know what to do now. I need to reassess my situation. I'm completely stumped now. So the issue is, for any progression to take place, I need a handle to turn that crank. There's no such handle in the medical storage, in the sick room, the doctor's office, the officer's mess hall, the kitchen, the pantry. There's nothing in the generator room, there's nothing in there's nothing in these hallways, there's nothing in strategic operations, there's nothing in Reynard's or Fournier's room, there's nothing in Jobert's or Blanchette's room. You can't enter the lounge. You can't enter Dell's room. It's also not in the wine cellar. I have a total of count it, one idea. And that idea is to shoot open the wine cellar. Like the actual part that's blocked off. That little teeny tiny one inside the room. That is my idea. However, there's one issue. I have one bullet. There are a total possible 2 ways to get in there. Neither is good. If the door, then it's going to be a bitch. Because I'm going to have to hide. I'm going to have to hide immediately, no matter which one I go for. There's only 2 possible spots to hide. And only one of which is good. In the wine cellar. Right? So I can either try and shoot the chain off the cellar and go in through there, which is a bitch because I don't believe that I can lock it. I'll be a sitting duck if I can just waltz inside. The other idea is the doors on the left from where it says wine cellar and where the arrow is pointing. That's about where the door is. Just above the arrow to the north of where the arrow is pointing, to where the point of the arrow exactly is the little vent that we saw. The little vent that we saw was held on by 2 bolts. We don't have a wrench. And I doubt that shooting those off is an option. However, it is a possibility. But I only have 1 bullet. A bullet's been used for progression once, to open the door just under sick room. To get me into admin, where I currently am. I do not know where the handle is. The handle is not in mission storage, because mission storage seems to be the last area we need to go. Because it's the most terrifying area. At the back of mission storage, there's a bunch of catacombs, is what we learned the other day. Which is fucking terrifying. And it's a one entrance kind of deal. So if the thing gets in between me and leaving, that's going to be a big issue. So my current options are to go and recheck every room that I've been in. I have checked everywhere, and I have not found it. Literally the last spot that we had not checked before maintenance was the wine cellar. Arsenal, soldiers' quarters, prison, and maintenance are all blocked off by this one little circle right here, which requires a fucking wheel for me to spin. There's one thought that just occurred to me, and I swear to fuck, I just about died. Okay. I'm gonna go over my one and only thought right now. My one thought is to use something down here, as we never checked this completely as thoroughly as possible. So the possibility that there is something in here, it's not impossible. There's a wrench. Can't take that though, can we? Oh my god, if I can take that, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed. Like if I have to go and wander over there. I'll be 1 second, fuck. If I have to wander over there with that wrench to unscrew those bolts from the fucking thing, I'm gonna be upset. I'll be 1 second. I can't think of it. I can't think of where the hell this valve is. There's nothing in here. There's nothing in any of the rooms that we have access to. Where the hell is this valve supposed to be? Yep, nothing in there. Doubted that it would be, but might as well check. Okay. Look how much gas we have. Look. Look at this. I don't know how long this gas lasts. If it lasts more than 30 seconds, then that's probably enough to beat the game with. Because that is 3 minutes of gas. Nah, if it lasts a minute, that's probably enough. Because that's 6 minutes. Then. Okay. I'm gonna go over what we know. I combed the fuck out of this area right here. Central bunker. I am almost positive that there's nothing in any of the starting area. In medical storage, the doctor's office, the sick room, the mess hall, the kitchen, the pantry, where the guy died just below the mess hall. I don't think that there's anything there. I'm pretty sure that we got everything. We know there's nothing in administration. We know that there's nothing in generator. We might check this hallway. I know that there's nothing in the green area. I could be wrong. The likelihood of me being wrong is not 0. But if I'm wrong, and the thing is not just in this hallway, or we can't go into mission storage, which I know we can't, then I don't know how to progress. I hope that this is not timed. Okay. We were thorough in the sick room. We were thorough in all of this upper portion of the central bunker. I combed over strategic operations. Nothing was glowing in there. Anything that was glowing we picked up, and it was like paper and maybe a picture or something. We know that we've checked Jobert's and Blanchette's room. Blanchette was fucking trapped and is the reason why I'm damaged right now. Fournier's and Reynard's room. We checked, I believe, Fournier's room and Reynard's room, or one of them was locked. I can't remember. The lounges, we can't go in there. It's just, we can't. It doesn't let us. And Dell's room is completely inaccessible. Unless I can shoot the fucking door off for one of these two rooms. We checked the wine cellar just now. The one thing that we have not been 100%, as far as I'm concerned, completely thorough in, is this hallway right here. The big ass main hallway and the little offshoot towards main storage. That's the only spot that I think that it can be. And if it's not, then I'm going to end stream, upload this to YouTube, try and do more thinking and figure it out. And then I'm gonna fucking stream some more, and I'm gonna stream fucking Black Desert Online. If I figure out where the goddamn switch is, and I want to do it without looking it up or without any help, then I'll come back. But right now, I can't think of where it could be. And I don't have the fortitude to go back and check the entirety of the medical area or the green area right now. I do have one idea. Yeah, I can move that. Yeah, I have one idea. You could totally move all this shit out of the way. Did I just hear a scream? Oh, you can hear war noises through here. That's fucking cool. I really love this game. I'm just annoyed. I'm especially annoyed when I can't find the one thing that I need to progress. Yeah, that was my one idea. I'm I'm officially completely out of ideas. Never mind. There's no fucking way. So I'm going to go back before we do this. We're going to go to admin again. And I'm going to explain why that's stupid. I'm going to explain why that's really fucking stupid and I hate it. Mission storage leads to the fucking catacombs. You know, the one area that only has one entrance, one exit. You know how stupid this is? For us to go through that vent into fucking mission storage, we have to be insanely dumb. Our only option is to either go to the fucking Germans through the fucking catacombs, or to just quit, I guess. So that seems to be our only fucking path. I was expecting our last thing to be to go into mission storage. It's the one area where we can 100% get jumped no matter what. By the Germans or by the actual thing. Whatever it is. Because evidently we had found a way through to the Germans, behind the Germans, through the catacombs. This is the most stupid thing that I've ever fucking seen. That's a lie. Because this is still not as stupid as fucking Amnesia, A Machine for Pigs. It's just not. Nothing can be as stupid as A Machine for Pigs. Nothing. Let's see if I can do something stupid. Was trying to see if I could like clip my way out of bounds, like onto the roof, and then fucking just run out and finish the game. Amnesia: The Dark Descent had clipping issues. Is that motion blur? Or is my character like on the verge of death? Ooh, Bloom. Turn that shit off. I don't see anything about motion blur. I think we're just dying from my falls, because I just fell like 2 times recently. I don't know. Should I progress? So I'm actually actively upset at how we're supposed to progress. I'm actively upset. This is unexplored territory. If we're doing it now. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're moving slower. Everything's a little bit blurry. We're definitely like one hit from death. So I'm going to assume that both of those falls dealt damage, which in turn means that we have 4 hits that we can take, or 5 or more. Aw, rat. Excuse me, where are these tunnels that I heard about? It's scared of the light. It's the one thing we know about it. Well, they thought about you taking the fuel through the fucking thing. A little sad. Oh, that's the wheel. F. Au clair. Are you serious? Revolver bullets and a med kit? Oh, you're being too kind, game. A bandage probably heals a total of 1. Tab. Code F. Au clair 8761. Medkit. Equip. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. World War One medkit. You know, where you just chug rubbing alcohol. Back then, it might not have been all that bad of an idea. But right now, it's a fucking awful idea. Back in the day, rubbing alcohol and drinking alcohol was the same kind of alcohol. Nowadays, it's not, and rubbing alcohol is poisonous. Eh, why? Why you do this? Also, how you do this? How the fuck did you do that? It's only been 20 days. How did you resub? What? It hasn't been a month. Stop hacking. Stop cheating. Yeah. I'm confused on how to progress. I was just confused for 30 minutes on how to progress, and then we found our way into here. But I need to get into this to get that wheel right there. See, it's a big ass cog. Oh, and I need that wrench too. I keep hitting the wrong thing. Notes. We're missing. I just picked up this one.
9th of July. I do not know the time, but dusk has fallen, and still, of course, no word. When I asked the sergeant, he shrugged, as if I was asking about when it might next rain. These fools around me, laughing, drinking, arguing. Do they know what I've done? Do they suspect it? I feel they must all be guilty of something. And yet, they laugh, drink.
Oh no.
God knows what I've done. I wonder if his judgment could be worse than my own.
Oh no. I think I know what happened. I think I know the plot of the story. Oh fuck me. So we got this nice photo. You know, just a wonderful photo. You'd want to show all your grandkids. We got this. We got this one. That's about the tunnel excavation. We got that one about the dead guy. And then this is the new one. He wants me to break into the wine cellar. And we've used all our codes. Issue. For us to get into the wine cellar, I need this wrench. At the very minimum. We don't have the code to this. What's the name on it? So you have J. Dell and Foreman Stafford. Keep hitting escape, but it's tab. We don't have anything from either of them yet, so we've not found their dead bodies. So our options for progressing, we don't have that many. I'm gonna unlock both of these doors, which might in fact come back to bite me in the ass. And we're gonna just up and leave. Welcome to France, where we run at the first sign of danger. Yeah, the story so far is the ghoul, I'm going to assume it's a ghoul, got into our bunker. Are you serious? I need to go into Dell's room. Are you serious? Okay. Okay. This is just one issue game. Dell's room is like the fucking nest of the fucking thing that we're trying to avoid. So please tell me, how am I supposed to avoid it while I'm in Dell's room? Or am I supposed to just go in Dell's room, snatch up Dell's dog tag, and then go open Dell's locker? Yeah, the story so far is that the ghoul broke in, and then the leader, the sergeant, the captain, whatever the fuck his rank was, I don't remember, fucking left with his second in command, or either left with his second in command or just left. I think he left with his second in command though. And They just blew up the fucking exit. So the thing couldn't get out. It's gonna be a slow game if I keep taking this long. So I need to go into Dell's room, which should hopefully get me the key to Dell's locker. My other option for the locker is we might find, instead of Dell's code, the other guy's code for the wrench. And then if we get the wrench, well, then we can open up the wine cellar. And maybe there's something in the wine cellar that we need. I have no clue. I'm scared to go down into the green area because the ghoul, seemingly likes to circle it constantly. I do have one idea of how I can guarantee that I can get through Dell's room. No, I have two. And they're not a guarantee. We have this meat. Blah blah blah. Expired meat should not be consumed by soldiers. Better used to attract rodents and other bunker pests. Can be thrown. I think you see where I'm going. Throw the meat. Have the thing eat the meat. Go loot Dell's room in the process of it eating the meat. My other option is to use the fuel. Petrol, highly flammable, for use in the generator, can be poured into empty bottles or on the ground. My other option is to take the fuel, take it down here to the generator, and turn on the generator. Because, as this says, keep on at all times, the fucker hates light. So I think turning on all the lights with the generator on would just be a smart idea, right? And we guarantee that I get to Dell's room. There's one issue with that. One, I don't know if the lights come on automatically. Two, I don't know how long the lights last. Because the lights do have a timer. Because the stopwatch says, a pocket watch with stopwatch functionality can be synced with the generator to time how much fuel remains. We're gonna fucking reload. Oh, sorry. Let me left click to reload that one bullet because I could not remember that I had to click to reload. The thing's above us. Where exactly? I don't know. I don't know where it is. I want to go to Dell's room, but I don't know how I'm gonna get into Dell's room. Dell's room is literally like the nest for the thing. And the door is blocked. How the fuck am I supposed to get into it? And it's not like I can go through the lounge either. If there's a hole between the lounge and Dell's room, it's not like I can go through there either. Because the lounge is also blocked. There's 3 options for how to attack this. Maybe 4. Or 5. The one option is to try and go through the door. Maybe I can get through it now. The other option is to try and go through the lounge if there's a hole in the wall between the two. The next option is to go down the corridor just to the right of Dell's room and see if there's a way in from there. The fourth option is to go all the way back to the mess hall, which is near the start of the game, and try and see if there's a way into Dell's room from there. I'm pretty sure that there's not. I'm 99.9% sure that there's not. And the final option, go to the little room just south of the mess hall, to the right of the kitchen, and see if there's a way from there to Dell's room. The chance that the mess hall or the little room have any way to get to Dell's room is so negligible that they are last resorts. The most likely option is that I can just somehow open Dell's door now. The second most likely option is that I can somehow go through the lounge now, and there's a hole in the wall. The third most likely is the path from the hallway on the right. The big issue with that is here. Right there, just under the bottom right corner of Dell's room, you can see there's a staircase there. That staircase goes up. So that entire area right there is above Dell's room. That little corridor up to the blue section up here with the doctor's office and everything. It's pretty high. So the chance that pans out is pretty low. Also, there is one more thing that I wish to say before continuing. And that is this. We already looked at this. Keep on at all times. The fucker hates the lights. Specifically this bottom bit. The fucker hates light. I've been taking that as, even with my pitiful little wind up light right here in my hand, that I can drive this bitch away or keep it from coming out of the walls. We could just be extremely lucky, and I don't actually know. We need to go to Dell's room. Our options for getting in there is slim to none. I do have one other idea, which is the most likely idea to work. It's also the most time-consuming idea. So, we're in administration where that little orange pin is. Just to the left, in the hallway, you see a little divot. In that little divot is a barrel. Not a barrel, it's a big canister, metal canister, that's explosive. My idea is to drag that metal canister, because you can't pick it up, you have to drag the motherfucker, which we do have the option to. My idea is to drag that bitch all the way down the hallway, turn, drag it all the way down this hallway, put it in front of Dell's door, and shoot the bitch. There might be another explosive canister in one of those two divots. I don't remember. But I think that exploding the door open, since I couldn't get it open before, is probably the easiest way. It's the most loud and the stupidest way, but it is an option. It's gonna take like fucking 20 minutes to drag that bitch all the way there. No, it's gonna take longer than 20 minutes. There. This is the gas can that I was talking about. This thing is definitely explosive. The thought that I can drag this all the way there without, one, alerting the ghoul, or it blowing up in my face, is, in all honesty, pretty fucking laughable. I don't think that's a possibility, really. Even though it very well could be the answer, the solution. There's so many options for how to get into Dell's room. Could attack it from above, from the right-hand hallway. Could attack it from the front through the door. Multiple ways. Either the door magically opens now, or we can blow the bitch down. Or we can suddenly get into the lounge and enter from the side. Or we can enter through the back wall from either the little off room on the kitchen or through the mess hall. The mess hall and the off room are really low, though. Should I just go? I should just go. Also, Sarah, are you still here? I was gonna ask how you've been. Three, four. We do have one line of defense, and we did just save. Lighting that lamp, that lantern, saves our game. Oh yeah, the lounge is open. I forgot. I checked that. I thought that it was blocked. Yeah, can't get into Dell's room. I unironically might end stream here just to think about it. Because I really don't want to have to backtrack. I just don't want to have to backtrack through the entire fucking game to open one door. And yeah, there is an explosive barrel down there. It's probably a better option, too, than dragging that one. Okay. So there's no entrance from the lounge. The door is not magically open. The option of blowing it up is more enticing now, seeing how close that explosive is. There is another explosive that's even closer. Even closer. There's one in the wine cellar. We know that it's not needed in the wine cellar now, because we need to go to Dell's room to get that thing. The crank. And just next to the crank we saw the wrench. And the wrench is 100%, in my eyes, used for opening up the wine cellar. So that barrel could be used anywhere. I don't know how we're getting into Dell's room, other than blowing the door open. Because all the other options just don't make sense to me. Do I have... Even making a Molotov wouldn't do anything for me. We have no way to light anything on fire. We have no matches, we have no lighter. What are we supposed to do then? Is it really worth wasting a bullet on something that might not work? We had to use a bullet to open that door just below sick room. So using another bullet to open up Dell's room isn't that big of a stretch. But I don't know. How do I get in? Can't get into maintenance, can't get into arsenal or soldier quarters or prison without getting into Dell's room. Or finding Dell's tag. I don't know. We have two options, because I'm almost certain that there's no entrance from that small room or the mess hall into Dell's room. Which leaves us one option, and that's blowing the bitch open. But is blowing it open the best idea? Is there a way to actually open it without doing that? Because it's a waste of a bullet, and I can't think of another way to open it. But I don't want to waste a bullet, because... Okay, you can stop Germans. Okay, so... The reason why I don't want to waste a bullet, and like... I'd rather die than waste a bullet right now. I was forced to waste a bullet there. I don't know if I'm forced to waste a bullet here. Every bullet that I use is one less free escape from the ghoul. The ghoul... Ugh. The ghoul retreats when you shoot it. I have 2 bullets. That's 2 free getaways from the ghoul. And having one less bullet could be the difference between life and death, quite literally. I don't know. I don't want to drag a barrel all the way there either. So I'm just trying to work out how the hell I'm supposed to get into Dell's room. Like, I doubt that there's another way. You probably have to break the door down. We don't have any melee weapon. We can't punch. So I can't just run up, punch the door, run away like a little bitch and hide in Jobert's room. Or Blanchette's room. I can't do that. If we had the wrench in the locker in storage, maybe we could bash the door down with the wrench. But we don't have the tag to open up that locker. And I would be... I'd be less surprised. I'd be more surprised if the tag to open that locker for the wrench wasn't in maintenance. But yeah. What's our options? I mean, no. We have the option of blowing the door up or shooting the door itself. I could try both. And then reload to this save. Which I might do. I'm just kind of thrown off. I don't know how to progress. Those are my only 2 ideas, and I don't think either will work. There's no chance that this works, right? They're not expecting me to drag a barrel all the way to Dell's room just to explode it. There's even another option, too. Dell's door has a hole in it. What if I meant to shoot something through that hole to open the door? What if I can bash the door open with like a barrel? Or the rucksack down in the wine cellar? What if that tripwire was supposed to open Dell's room somehow? And because I set it off and ran away, it just never opened Dell's room. Because I was supposed to physically set it off with my foot, not throw something into it like a little bitch. I don't fucking know. I'm confused. I want to give up. But I can't give up. I want to finish this game before I start seeing more spoilers for it. So far, I've not seen any spoilers for the game, thank fuck. But they're gonna start showing up. What do I do? Fuck. What do I do? I'm not dragging a fucking barrel there. That's gonna take forever. If I drag the one in the wine cellar to Dell's room, the closest one, it then has to make it up 2 flights of stairs, which could explode it. I'm not certain that it would, but it could. But dragging it to the stairs would take, let's say, 20 seconds. Dragging it up the stairs would probably take like a minute. Then another 20 seconds to round that corner to the next staircase, and then dragging it up those stairs again would take like another fucking minute. It'd take me only a few minutes to get it to Dell's room. Meanwhile, it'd probably take me a minute or two to drag the one all the way from the little pocket over here, near strategic operations in the big hall, to Dell's room. So, I'm not doing it now. I fucking can't. The proceeding to mission storage, which, as far as I am aware, was supposed to have the fucking catacombs in it. I don't know, I'm confused. I don't know what's going on anymore. But, like, I'm just upset right now. I don't know what to do. Either way, I'm probably gonna end stream because I don't wanna fucking drag a barrel. I just refuse. Suck a cock. I'm not doing that right now at the very least. What I'll probably do is next stream that I do this, I'll drag a barrel all the way to Dell's room. I'll shoot the door. If nothing happens, I'll shoot the barrel. And then I'll run over to Jobert's room or Blanchette's room and hide. Then, once I think it's safe, I'll go check Dell's room. If the door's still there, then I'm going to look it up. No, I won't. Then, I'll check this little path on the right. Because that's the only other option that I have. Is that little tiny fucking path. But it very well could be it. Just doing the things that I just listed is going to take 20 to 30 minutes. Dragging the barrel, shooting the door, shooting the barrel, hiding from the monster, waiting out the monster, and then going to check if the door is open, and then checking the path on the right. And if the path on the right does have the entrance, then I have to reload my save because I'm not wasting both my bullets. Even if the barrel opens it, I'm reloading my save to drag another barrel over there to then use the one bullet on the barrel. I'm just stunned. I don't know what the fuck to do. The options are there, but none of them are good. Yeah, none of my options are good. I don't know what to do. I need to think more, but it's hard to think because I'm stressing out because I'm thinking this might be time. Like the the mortars shells, the bombing that's been going on above the bunker has become more frequent. Yesterday it was one strike like every few minutes, like 5, 6 minutes. Now it's like a strike every like 4, 5 minutes. Sometimes it's 2 or 3. Like it makes me think that this might be timed, and it's stressing me out. I don't like it. I really want to finish the game though. I want to play through it, but I also am getting too stressed.